What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me, L Teddy 27.
What's good tonight? Right about the hood.
Oh, dear God, I'm already eating a drink.
Look, a damn mess. Just a damn mess. No means no, and yes means no.
What up, 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 what up? What's good? What's up, people? What is up? It's me, L Teddy 27. I'm back for another review. This is going to be our review for Belle Collective. This is season 1, episode 2. It is entitled Wigs and Waffles. All right, so let's get down to it. We start off with Latrice at home. She talks with her husband about him investing in her business. And Latrice, we understand. You started your own business. You're an entrepreneur. You were successful. Business is booming. Girl, great. Okay, I'm sick of you talking about this business. Girl, move on. Girl, I mean, we know. Letitia and Tambra then meet up and they talk. I ain't even gonna get into the back and forth of what Latrice and her husband talked about. I don't really care. Anyway, Letitia and Tambra meet up and they talk, and Letitia brings Tambra up to speed to as to what happened at this brunch that she had and how it went left. And then Tambra says she's having a birthday party, and she plans to invite all of the women, but she wonders if that's a good idea now. Listen, it was hard to. I had a real struggle and fight to watch this scene because between Letitia's hair and Tambra's lipstick, they was having a whole battle royale to see who was going to win and take the most years off my vision. You hear me? Just a whole battle royale to see who's going to win and take the most years off my vision. I mean, look at me. I wear these good glasses. I only have a few precious years left on my vision. I don't need to be looking at raggedy wigs and trashy lipstick messing up what's left of it, dear God. Messy ass Marie is at her office talking with her business partner. So they start going on and on talking about how busy she is taking care of her kids and her grandkids. The oldest son must have dick of death and cock of doom, because apparently he's dipping his spoon into every sugar bowl he can down there to the state of Mississippi. Just a mess. Then they talk about what happened at the brunch. She says, you never call a customer a liar. Yes, you do. If the customer is lying, you absolutely call that customer a liar. You absolutely do. You investigate first. You see what it is. You come to grips with what the real information is. But customers lie all the time. Try get your life. She plans on going in on Latrice at Tambra's birthday party. Says she gonna be ready for her. She gonna have all this smoke. Girl, you ain't got nothing else to do. Messy ass Marie, you ain't got nothing better to do. Apparently, you say you got kids and grandkids to be taken care of. You have this multi-million-dollar business or whatever. Girl, you obviously ain't got shit to do. Because every time we see you in this office, you doing anything but working, honey. Girl, you apparently got all of this smoke and time to be conjuring up and concocting ways with which to get back at Latrice. Girl, you got too much going on. Girl, you need to get your life in order. Get your family in order. Get your business in order. Baby, get your finger waves in order. Get it all in order. A mess. Letitia goes on some tour of Paris Street with this older lady named Dorothy. I don't know if she's a historian or something like that. But anyway, they did that. Latrice then goes over to Antoinette's house. And Antoinette has redecorated the house after the divorce. And Latrice came over with a little housewarming present, some samples of hair care products that she's planning on developing and selling. Not Latrice. Antoinette then talked about when she was doing the redecorating, she found all of these baseballs and a bat and some helmets and stuff, and she didn't know what to do with it. Tambra then, we see her go shopping with her pet punk. Now, I'm gonna spend a quick moment on this. I'm so sick of these shows and this whole thing where you see this, and I'm putting up my quotation fingers, successful black woman carting around her pet punk some black gay dude that's overly flamboyant that she's carting around like her pet poodle. Like black gay men are this spectacle, and we're like a show animal that you carry around because it's a status symbol amongst. It's just a whole, and I know we can get in the comment section, we can argue, we can talk about this, but it just seems to be this, you know, never ending refrain on these shows, and it bothers me as a black gay male because we are our own people. We are our own successful people. We are great, fierce, phenomenal, and we should be celebrated in our own right. And I can't only blame the women. I have to blame the men, the gay men as well, because some of, I guess we're down the rabbit hole, so we're gonna go down there. Some of them are trying to get put on, want the fame, want to be attached to somebody on this show, and so they figure that'll get them some notoriety, as opposed to you making your own name for yourself, you establishing yourself professionally, in terms of your career and so forth, and making a name for yourself, and then you have her following you instead of you following her. It's just and if you start to go down the history of, you know, how there was a time where they were pitting black gay men against straight black females, and there was venom and vitriol there, and they called us everything but a child of God, and they wanted no parts of anything involving black gay men at all. And then there was the DL phase, where we really, in the '90s and stuff, where we really were hated. And then there came this time where now they're taking on all of our black women, started to take on all of our vernacular, and they wanted to take. I might do a live about it one day, but watching this, and then I remember watching. I talked about it a little bit on my Bling Empire episode 3 review. And when I look at every one of these little shows, it's always the same thing, and it bothers me. It really, really does. I might, do a live about it, but I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't want all black gay men, be they feminine or not, typecast as the tag along, the pet punk. It bothers my soul. Let me move on, because I feel myself going down the road. We'll get in the comment section and talk about it, and I might do a live about it. I didn't care about what Tamra was talking about with her eggs and stuff like that. Child, I didn't care. $1 million babies. You ain't had a baby, so girl, why are you talking about it? Girl, you just trying to throw a name out there. And if you want to go throw the name of the basketball player or whatever who asked you to have a baby with him for $1 million, then why bring it up? Girl, get your life. Antoinette goes to play baseball with her friend Kaylon. And so we find out that she used the baseballs and bat and helmet because she wrote like little messages and statements and stuff on the balls. And she wanted to do this whole thing where she would, hit the ball, and, I guess it was a therapeutic thing where she was going to overcome, some of her feelings and emotions and get through and tackle them. She also went on this thing where she talked about not wanting to have kids, and how perhaps if she had kids, they would face all types of racism and stuff like that because they were mixed race. And she didn't want that to happen with her kids, and that was the reason why she wanted it. That was not the reason, but that might have been part of the reason why she didn't want to have kids. I don't know. It just seemed uncomfortable. It goes back to the whole, if you're not completely comfortable with everything that goes with you being in an interracial relationship, which includes having kids of mixed race, then you probably should not be getting in that type of relationship if you can't embrace all of it. Michael Jackson told us, if you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. Come on now. Anyway, where am I at in my damn notes? Okay, Tambra's B-Day party. Tambra's birthday party happened. It was a lot of going on, and there was a lot of putting on for the cameras. It got exhaustive. It was just like, really, really. So I'm going to speed through this real fast, because I'm not going to give these people what they want. They want me to spend a lot of time parceling through this made up bullshit where the cameras are on, and now y'all trying to put not 20 on 10, y'all trying to put 50 on 10. The shit was a damn mess from all of them collectively. A whole ass mess. These girls are proving that the camera, they're out of their league. Maybe by season 2, they'll have it together. But right now, they're trying too hard to put on for the cameras. And it's tacky. It's tired. It's it's bad television. Just bad television. Latrice calling her husband Zaddy got on my fucking nerves. You introduced this man. Oh, this is Zaddy. Does he not have a name? That shit got annoying. No, I'm not calling your husband Zaddy because that ain't my Zaddy, and I don't never want him to be my Zaddy. The bitch is ugly. The bitch is not cute, and I don't want no parts of him. I don't even want to imagine what he looks like naked to be trying to call him Zaddy. First of all, if that was my man and my Zaddy, I'd be damned if another bitch gonna be calling him Zaddy. Go get your life in order, Latrice. That shit was disgusting and annoying. Then we see. And how about y'all all glammed up and getting out of these cars that y'all done, leased or Ubered over there? I don't know if these really are cars or whatever, but whatever, I give it to y'all or whatever. Only to go to some party where y'all eating off of plastic forks and drinking out of plastic cups from down to the Dollar Tree and stuff like that. Paper plates involved with this too. Girl, this shit don't make sense. But y'all trying real hard to sell us this, thing about y'all being so rich and so glamorous. Girl, get over it, child. Get your damn life. Anyway, Marie keeps talking about being a customer and how Latrice didn't treat her like a customer. Hey, bitch. Hey, whore. Customers meet me down to my business. And if you wanted to be treated as the customer, bitch, show up at the shop where your problems and issues could actually be worked out. If you got a bad piece of hair and you're a customer, bring the shit to the shop. We'll give you another. We'll honor what you did. I will take all care of you. But girl, we sitting down at a brunch where... You know what I'm saying? We trying to, listen to what's going on. I'm not in that mode, sweetheart. And for you to be talking about later in the episode about, oh, this is not the time and place for shit. The brunch was not the time and place for you to talk about this bad piece of hair. The time and place to do that is when you take it back to the store to get a new... It was a mess. And then there was this whole sit down at the table where Letitia tried to get them together and talk about it. Oh, before I get there, first of all, Marie, you were disrespectful. You're another bitch trying to disrespect my eyeballs and take years off my vision. Because that outfit, no ma'am, no God. Your indigenous titties that were hanging down to your belly button, no ma'am, no God. Please don't do that no more. But then, so Letitia tries to get her get Marie and Latrice to sit down and talk. And Marie seemed like it was really Marie's publicist lady, Melanie, that tried to do it. But anyway, Marie sat down and tried to, seem like she was here for it. Not Marie, Latrice did. And Marie was like, no, I'm not entertaining this. I'm not going to go there. But bitch, wasn't you the one earlier in the episode said you coming with all the smoke to Timber's B-Day party? Now all of a sudden it's this is not the time or place for that. We need to celebrate. Bitch, I think you were scared because I think you thought that Latrice was going to come there alone, and you saw Latrice came there with her friends too, and they was ready. They're like, girl, what? And you looked at the situation and sized them up and said, yeah, let me back down. Girl, I don't buy nothing that you was selling, Marie. You ain't shit. You really ain't shit. Anyway, Letitia, all of these L's. Letitia went and talked to Antoinette because Antoinette had been bad-mouthing her brunch. She went to go talk to Antoinette about it. And so they came to a, comfortable, resolution or whatever. And she was like, I'm sorry for shading your brunch. I won't do it no more. And she was like, all right, you shade my brunch, girl. I'll shade your little raggedy-ass wig and how you need to pull that wig down and get them edges together. I was like, ooh, but you were not the one to talk either, Letitia, because your wigs don't be looking good either. Your hair don't be looking good either. But girl, I guess one good piece of shade deserves another. They had some of the toast or whatever after that, but it went off from there. I ain't really care. Like I said, the show is already getting on my nerves. They're trying way too hard. We'll see how much further I stay into this series or whatever. That's all I got for now. Until next time. I'm just really thinking about that conversation I had in the middle. Because I know y'all finna get the comment section and go in and let have on me. And that's okay. I'm here for the conversation. Let's argue about it. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.